U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's on his way to Saudi Arabia. It's the second stop in his diplomatic tour of the region. Blinken's hoping to revive ceasefire talks to end the war in Gaza. On Tuesday, he met Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and President Isaac Herzog. Blinken reiterated Washington's ironclad commitment to Israel's security, but he's urged it to take advantage of the killing of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar to work towards a ceasefire.
Israel has achieved most of its strategic objectives when it comes to Gaza, all with the idea of making sure that October 7th could never happen again. In the space of a year, it's managed to dismantle Hamas's military capacity. It's destroyed a bunch of its arsenal. It's eliminated its senior leadership, including, most recently, Yahya Sinwar. This has come at the cost, great cost, to Palestinian civilians in Gaza. Now is the time to turn those successes into an enduring strategic success. And there are really two things left to do. Get the hostages home and bring the war to an end with an understanding of what will follow. And that's what we've been working on this past day and will continue to work on throughout this trip.
Going to go to Nour, Odeh, who's joining us now from the Jordanian capital, Amman. And that's because the Israeli government has banned Al Jazeera from reporting in the occupied West Bank and from inside Israel. So Antony Blinken, on his way to Saudi Arabia, what's he hoping to achieve there, Nour?
Well, he was quoted right before leaving to Saudi Arabia that he still thinks there is a, quote, incredible opportunity for Saudi-Israeli normalization. Of course, that is refuted by Saudi statements that say only through establishing a Palestinian state, only through Israel recognizing that there must be an end to the occupation, can that normalization move forward. He was also pressed on northern Gaza by the press there at the airport, who questioned him about the Israeli barring of humanitarian aid into northern Gaza and the legal issue in relation to U.S. law. Blinken said he was committed to enforcing U.S. law, that he spoke to the Israelis once more, and the U.S. would be monitoring in the next 30 days how Israel implements the entry of humanitarian aid into northern Gaza. Of course, we know from Israeli media reports that Blinken requested that Netanyahu publicly reject what is termed as the general's plan to take over northern Gaza, occupy it, cleanse it of its residents, and consider anybody who remains as fair target. Netanyahu, according to those reports, rejected that request.
Nour, thank you very much indeed. Nour Odeh there in Amman.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.